Hey, welcome back to Metal Rules TV. We're the Underground Pizza Playground. I'm Joey Cogill.
And Jeff Rappaport.
And Matt Gibbons.
So in the news, One Without, they're not One Without anymore.
No.
They launched a brand project.
There are many within.
Called Characters. Oh, boy. Characters were formed in 2012 by Joonas, Niskanen, and Joni Kaartinen. Mm-hmm. That's pretty good pronunciation.
Sound like hockey players.
Yeah, I think everybody from that era, it sounds like the area. I start changing words up as the show goes on.
You shouldn't say urea.
Or urethra.
Everyone from that urethra.
So basically, I looked around this. It basically seems like it's a side project of the same band, basically with one different person. That's what it looked like to me.
Well, everybody kicked out one member.
Guys that you just named was the only two names I saw attached to it.
Oh, maybe it isn't. Maybe it's.
Yeah.
Let's read about it now, on camera, instead of doing a research.
The band started out in September. Yeah, see, those guys from joining. I don't know.
But the band broke up. One Without broke up, and then these two guys, they started their own band.
Okay, and then these other two guys also joined them apparently that were also from One Without, if I'm reading this correctly.
Right.
It's like these. Okay.
See,
so
again, you have me second guessing myself. Remember, again, you did that. I originally said it's the other band. You're like, no, I think it's just the two guys. And then I got confused and panicked.
But you got to the right conclusion, though, eventually.
But I had to look into it. I had it originally, though.
Did you?
And you ruined it for me.
Yeah, you were real sure.
You were here to make me look dumb.
I couldn't do that.
Anyways, so I researched One Without. I couldn't find anything on characters.
Really?
You found characters?
I found, well, they had a clip. I think the article.
You did? You found something from characters?
I think the article, the Blabbermouth article, whatever, had like a little clip of it. It's not my thing. My opinion is that auto-tune does not belong in metal. And the vocals had like, the vocals had like an auto-tune effect on them, and it was like really kind of. I wish I could compare it to something, but I can't. It was just like. It sounded. Oh no! I mean, it had guitars with distortion on them, not particularly heavy, but it almost sounded like if.
I saw something on eBay.
Yes.
If Timbaland were to produce a metal album.
You're really selling it tonight.
Yeah,
if Timbaland were to produce a metal album, it sounds like kind of what it would sound like.
Yeah?
Like, yeah, it was just not my thing at all.
What I got from it, I said it's keyboard, at least I haven't heard characters, but I heard One Without. And they were keyboard heavy, Beauty and the Beast metal. I just saw something else on it.
It sounds like two.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, One Without I liked. When I went back and researched One Without.
Right, they were keyboard heavy, Beauty and the Beast metal, right?
Well, that's the thing, is that the song started, and it kind of reminded me of a sentence-ish kind of thing.
Right.
And it was rockish, like, but it was metal. And I didn't even realize that a female singer, and then she started singing, and I was like, oh, okay. So I actually enjoyed One Without. I kind of wish they had just stayed.
So it was better than characters?
I felt it was a lot better than characters, personally.
Well, I did even more research.
I like it.
Again, I wanted to research what their new singer sounded like, since I knew what the One Without. I couldn't find characters, but I'm like, maybe I could find something with the old singer. So I found the old singer was in a band called Time Cry.
Interesting name. Sounds like a video game.
Makes us feel like going in the bathtub.
Do you get like a thing and you're like, all right, 40 seconds.
Yeah. Then I put onions under my eyes.
I like it.
It's like time to cry. And then they sounded almost like a techno-influenced version of One Without.
Oh,
okay.
Boy.
So it sounded like One Without, but like almost like a techno band. They still sounded sort of metal.
Do they have auto-tune in the vocals?
No death metal. I mean, I'm saying all death metal.
Oh, all death metal.
One Without had no clean vocals.
Right.
I mean, I'm sorry. Time Cry had no clean vocals.
Oh, okay, interesting.
It was a lighter, like a lighter techno. It's so confusing because there's so many bands involved. Right, let's start over. Time Cry is like a techno version of One Without, but with no clean vocals, just death metal vocals.
Oh, interesting, okay.
Yeah.
The One Without had no death metal vocals. I mean, I'm sorry, the Characters song that I heard had no death metal vocals. It was
Well, that's weird.
Singing clean.
That's weird because...
With auto-tune.
See, now I'm really confused because the guy from Time Cry was the guy that they got was a death metal singer, and the other guy from One Without was a growler. So how did this work? How did they?
Wow.
And they got rid of the girl who was the clean singer.
Yeah, she
sounded
good.
So who's singing on characters clean? Is it a boy or a girl?
It definitely sounds like a dude, but again, it's got like an effect on it.
So let's find out what she's doing.
All right. So One Without. I think you need. all your
Get your shit
fans.
together, guys. Come on.
What's
Better
going
than
on?
this. Yeah.
You guys are a bunch of characters.
Yeah, a bunch of characters.
You figure it out first, and then we'll take it from there.
Yeah, because we don't know what's going on. It's from Swedish, and it's from Gothenburg too, or Gothenburg.
Yeah, it doesn't. None of it sounded anything like Gothenburg.
No, no.
So, I guess props for that.
Characters, you're a real riddle. You guys are.
Wrapped inside an enigma.
You are. You guys are out of control.
I don't know.
What a card.
That's what we have on characters.